Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive on the 7-Figure Accelerator program by Phil Johansson. We've got a very detailed article that breaks down everything about it. What's included, the training structure, the cost, and what people are saying. So if you're looking for a potential shortcut to making serious money online, this is definitely worth checking out. The article starts with a bold claim. It paints a picture of waking up every day to see $1,000 to $5,000 hitting your bank account. That's a pretty bold claim, I've got to say. So let's break it down and see what this 7-figure accelerator is all about. First things first, who is Phil Johansson? The article paints him as a real rags-to-riches success story. He started out struggling, just like many of us, spending hours researching, testing strategies, and hitting frustrating dead ends. But eventually, he cracked the code. He found a formula that worked. And impressively, he didn't just keep it a secret. He created the 7-figure accelerator to share his knowledge and help others achieve financial freedom. He even responds to negative reviews, which shows a real commitment to improving the program. Okay, so what is the 7-figure accelerator all about? One of the biggest selling points is the done-for-you system. They call it DFY for short. Basically, 90% of the work is already done for you. No need to build websites or set up complex sales funnels. All that techie stuff that can be a major headache is handled. This really removes the barrier to entry for a lot of people. The training itself is structured in short, easy-to-digest video modules. You can learn at your own pace and focus on implementing what you learn. The topics are comprehensive, covering everything from generating traffic to specific money-making strategies. One thing that really stood out was the emphasis on organic, viral traffic generation. Instead of relying on expensive ads, you learn how to tap into free traffic sources. It's all about working smarter, not harder. And speaking of smarter, the program promotes a 20 minutes a day philosophy. The idea is you don't need to be glued to your computer for hours. Just 20 minutes of focused effort each day to set the system in motion. Now, I know what you might be thinking. 20 minutes a day to build a 7-figure business? Sounds too good to be true. Let's dive a little deeper. The article explains the program provides a clear structure for success. It's designed to be accessible for both newbies and those with experience. They have live sessions to interact with experts, interactive workshops to practice what you've learned, and even one-on-one mentorship for personalized guidance. But it goes beyond just training. They've built a strong community around the program, a network of like-minded individuals all working towards similar goals. There are regular live calls and group discussions. This allows you to share progress, get advice, and stay motivated. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Can you really make $1,000 to $5,000 a day? The article acknowledges it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Success comes from consistent effort and applying the strategies. But they claim the system leverages automation, so the heavy lifting is done for you once it's set up. They also highlight real-world success stories from people who have seen significant results. So, what are people actually saying? The article cites glowing Trustpilot reviews, a 4.7-star rating from over 1,000 reviews. People praise the program's simplicity, the strong support system, and the clear structure. Many report quick results in growing their followers and seeing early signs of income. Of course, it's easy to be skeptical. So let's get into the specifics of how it works. Let's start with viral traffic generation. In this program, it's about practical strategies for getting your content seen by a massive audience organically. They talk about leveraging platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Pinterest. It's not just about posting randomly. They dive into creating engaging content, using keywords and hashtags, and optimizing your profiles. It's a strategic approach to building a following that translates into leads and sales. But traffic is only part of the equation. You need to convert visitors into paying customers. That's where sales funnels come in. Imagine a funnel, wide at the top, narrow at the bottom. At the top, you have a large pool of potential customers. As you move them through the funnel, you nurture them with valuable content, build trust, and guide them towards a purchase. The seven-figure accelerator provides a blueprint for creating effective funnels that actually convert. Now let's talk about some actual techniques. They emphasize creating a seamless customer journey. This is where sales funnels really come into play. They break down the different stages, attracting leads, nurturing them, and presenting a compelling offer. The article mentions the power of lead magnets. This is where you offer something valuable for free, like an ebook or a checklist, in exchange for an email address. This allows you to nurture the relationship through email marketing. They also talk about crafting compelling sales messages, messages that highlight benefits and address customer concerns. And it's not just about words, it's about using high-quality images and videos to create an emotional connection. It's a very strategic and holistic approach. One thing that really impressed me was the focus on community and support. This community plays a huge role in the program's success. It's a place for support, encouragement, and accountability. They have regular live calls and group discussions, and there's the option for one-on-one mentorship. This supportive environment really sets the program apart. Of course, no program is perfect. There are potential downsides to consider. The article doesn't fully address the level of effort required. While they talk about 20 minutes a day, building a successful business takes work. You still need to put in the time and effort to implement the strategies. There's also a learning curve involved. Another potential concern is that the program might be too focused on specific tactics. The online world changes fast, so you need to be adaptable. Despite these potential downsides, the seven-figure accelerator seems like a solid program. They've created a comprehensive system designed to help people succeed. But I want to step back and talk about something crucial that often gets overlooked: mindset. Building a business is a roller coaster. There will be moments of doubt. That's where having the right mindset makes all the difference. It's about believing in yourself, staying motivated, and being persistent. I appreciate that the seven-figure accelerator incorporates mindset training. They help students overcome limiting beliefs, set powerful goals, and stay focused. They even provide techniques for managing stress and staying positive. This is so crucial for entrepreneurship. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you do. It's not just fluffy stuff. It's essential fuel for your journey. Finally, I want to talk about the potential for freedom and flexibility. One of the biggest draws of an online business is breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind. Imagine working from anywhere, setting your own hours, being your own boss. The seven-figure accelerator taps into this desire. They talk about creating a passive income stream, a business that runs on autopilot, a business that generates revenue even while you sleep. Of course, achieving this takes work. It requires building a solid foundation and constant learning. But the rewards are well worth it. Building an online business can be a path to a life truly aligned with your dreams. Whether the seven-figure accelerator is the right vehicle for you is your decision. But I hope this deep dive has given you valuable insights. Keep exploring, keep learning, keep taking action. Remember, the journey to success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent effort, persistent learning, and never giving up on your vision. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.